Thousands of years ago, I was back in time with the other hikers that I was with because we were abducted. We were taken onto a craft everybody calls a UFO, and I was time traveling all through history. Anyway, here on these lands, many thousands of years ago, before it was called America, we came across a great warrior. He lived underground in an underground city, and he came to live up on top of the surface. He was riding a triceratops. I got to see a triceratops thousands of years ago. The great warrior helped us because we went to him in his dwelling, and he went outside to do battle with the bad one. I got the photographs. I also was inside of his dwelling sitting at his table, and I made an angelfish to fight the serpent that the bad one made, to distract the serpent so that the warrior could do battle with the bad one in heaven. This happened many thousands of years ago. I also heard airplanes thundering in the sky thousands of years ago, and there was no airplanes invented thousands of years ago. They were chemtrailing the heck out of the serpent in the sky. They did a crisscross pattern, you could say, over the serpent. The warrior came back inside of his dwelling. His face looked like he'd seen a ghost, and his armor was all melted. We were all shocked. The lady's staff member freaked out. This happened many thousands of years ago. Many thousand years ago, when I was back in time, there was a great warrior. He rode a triceratops. He came from an underground city inside of Earth. He started to live on top of the surface with his triceratops. He was the greatest warrior I ever met in my life. We went to this warrior because I was being hunted by a very evil spirit in heaven while I was on Earth back in time. The warrior went outside to do battle. That's him right there. If you look closely and pay attention, he is riding on his skeleton hand in heaven. He is carrying a very big shield and a very big weapon. That's the great warrior who went to do battle with the bad one in a very super spiritual way. You can see his face in heaven too, his helmet. I was inside of his dwelling with the other hikers. He went outside to do battle, like I said, with the big evil one that was in heaven. And, well, I made a fish to help him to fight the serpent that the bad one made. That's the bad one right there in the corner. You can plainly see his face and his hand. This is outside of the public library here in town. That's over there in the other corner is the great warrior. You can see the difference in size. The bad one made a snake, a serpent, to fight the warrior. I made a fish, an angel fish, because I remembered I had a fish back in time in my house. There's the fish over my shoulder, the angel fish. I sent the fish out to do battle with the snake, the serpent. There's the serpent right there. There were airplanes. I heard airplanes thundering in the sky thousands of years ago, but airplanes weren't invented then. I don't know why I was hearing airplanes thousands of years ago. As you can see, they're crisscrossing the serpent. The warrior came back inside, and his face looked like it was melted.